points, and we welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go from Tampa. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Blue going to get it again here on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Dallas.
18, watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
10 cycles. Set, ready, hut.
To the air now on 1st and 10. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, set, ready, go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here we go, here we go. Hut.
A quick throw. That's Miguel on the RPO. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Buccaneers. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he'll get forward for a couple. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Purdy. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of Lamb. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Blue now on the zone read. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
1st and 10 for Purdy. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's second and inches at the Bucs' 49-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Justin. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Rohan. Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
Second and inches.
Get set. Get set. Stop.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in third and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up?
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Black ultra. Red. Yellow. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Comeback route, and he's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. We are through 1. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the 2nd Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Driving right side this time. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Set. Ready. 52 blue. Smash. Red.
He'll drop the throw. He's got the connection there to Ibuka.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ready?
Back to throw. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Oh, he gets it right back. He's still on his feet, and he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Drive will start on the ground. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
52 blaster. Set. Hut.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. The extra point is up and through. And the Buccaneers draw closer here. It's 21-14. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first and 10, Purdy. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down.
46-yard line.
A give. Here comes Blue. He ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
46-yard line. It's a gain
From the 46. Here's second and 2.
Get set.
Purdy. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
3rd and short. Purdy. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really, everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Black 40. Set cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette, the LA yelling.
On the double.
Ready? Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Ready. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 23-yard line.
Okay, right.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now give up the middle, and he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Buccaneers first down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And the Buccaneers are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
10 cycles. 10 black.
They'll go with him again. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers will have great field position right around midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Red, 38. Set.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Trouble, 38. Cut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a first down.
Set.
1st and 10 at the
40,
43-yard
striker.
line.
Blue. Green Jack. 6. Mega. Spike. White. Set.
He'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Ready?
Now a give on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ready? Set. Hut. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Ready, ready. Slice, hut.
There's a handoff out of the gun. And the Bucs are going to first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was...
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Buccaneers have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 23, here's second and 8. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. Going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find...
Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the Cards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback, to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. His pass right side, caught by Lamb. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. On the handoff, Blue. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, it's Purdy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will go up by 7. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Green Jack. 45. White. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. Out right is made. That's Ibuka. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Black Ultra.
We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Zoom. Black. 95. Strikers. 3-3. Set. Cut.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Come on. Set. Cut.
Back to throw. That one taken in right side by Legette. Oh, yeah. Still going. And he's in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Tampa. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Purdy. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's down the field for Lamb. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go. Flag blue. Yellow, 43. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Hurry. 43 right. Drill green. Set.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Down. Hut.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Okay,
Ball
right.
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Set, smash, red. 50, green. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Ready, set.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready, ready, ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. They'll begin here on the ground. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1.
At the 42-yard line.
Play action. Here's Purdy. He'll let this go for Pickens. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space, and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1, and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Here we go. Blue, claw, 10. Go red. Step 2.
They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. They get it easily. 4th and 1, and they pick up 5.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
33, yellow. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready? Yellow, 22. Hut.
They'll run here. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. 6 rail, yellow. Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Here's 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Drill,
Brings up
52.
2nd and 4.
Shot, 17. Set, huh?
They'll stick to the ground. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. The game hanging in the balance, and a critical 3rd down.
Black, 95. Field, black.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
50, green. Six, mega. Fury, yellow. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Got it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And This is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
Let's go now. 10 blaster, stick, slide through. Ready.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Red, cycle. Ready.
That's taken in, and he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open,
It's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
and we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that
And he'll get in. An incredible gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by 1. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, welcome down 23-yard line. First and 10. Purdy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
it's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get at it.